Okay, yo guys, what is up? This is a face review. Stream whatever you see is my face. But yeah, let's get into it. Why is there Spanish
Years old, I tricked my grandma into buying me Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The first thing my grubby little hot Cheeto fingers did was punch a man, steal his motorcycle, and then crashed it into a small business. Was I born like this? Am I the drama? One Grand Theft Auto day is 48 minutes in real life, and I'm spending the next 100 days here in Los Santos to answer the hard-hitting questions. Can you buy the most expensive condo legally? Get rich AF morally? Not break a single law? Literally. All in the next 100 days? This is gonna get complicated, but screw it. I've got nothing better to do this weekend. Day one. On day one, I just followed the law. Like a boss. On day two, I tried talking to someone. If you can hear me, jump. Oh my gosh! And just like that, I made my first friend, Cobra Bubbles. Then we just listened to music, and he hit me with his car, which was romantic. On day three, I met a guy named Kevin. Definitely not an NPC because he says stuff like this.
The love of money is the root of all evil.
I realized I should probably just try to buy the cheapest car in the game, legally. So let's try to do that. All right, guys, I'm walking 5 miles to a casino because I actually think there's a way to make money legally there because I'm a good citizen and I don't steal vehicles. It's just, oh my goodness, okay. I got an absolutely chaotic ride to the casino from a fellow player. Are we speeding? We just ran a red light, okay. Did he do some questionable things on the way to the casino? Yes. Did I probably dislocate my shoulder? Yes. But we made it! I walked into the casino like a law-abiding king. They didn't seem to notice that I have a bullet wound. This woman then gave me 1,000 coins, which is equal to $1,000, which I then used to buy a membership here, which gives you another 5,000 coins. And then I did my daily spin at the Lucky Wheel. Give me the 50 grand. Okay, well I don't even think that's financial. But what is financial is the fact that I have 5,500 coins. And if I convert that to real money, we are 0.4% of the way to the condo. Legally. And actually, I need to buy a car first. And in order to buy a car, guess what? You have to buy a garage. And the cheapest one is $25,000. Time to gamble. When I tell you I became a maniac on these slot machines, I am serious. It must have been beginner's luck because I was able to turn my 5 grand into like 30 grand, which was enough to buy the car and garage. All right, guys, so this is our garage that we bought with our own money, legally, that we earned, legally. And on top of that, we have our first car that we bought, legally. Look at that beauty right there. It literally has so much rust on it. Oh yeah, here we go. Wow, would you look at that? I couldn't be happier. That is actually a sincere smile. Driving this car that we bought with our own money was magical. It's not illegal to be a bad driver. Okay. Look at me coming to a full stop at that stop sign. Yes, we're still going for that $1.1 million condo, but for now, I'm satisfied. At least until the next day when I saw a cherry red Audi, the sickest car I had ever even seen. That's the face of envy. I played some tennis, and then later that night, I got invited to something questionable. Invite to land race. I just got an invite to something. I spent the next few days racing to make money to buy a condo.
Yeah,
legally-ish. It's like organized racing, so I feel like that's legal, I think. Oh my gosh, holy smokes. It's made $7,000. I probably would be doing better if I wasn't playing with a keyboard duct taped to a glove on my hand. I'm calling it the Infinity Gauntlet. Next thing I knew, it was day 10. Another day, another dollar, as they say. And it was time for dinner. Do all of the NPCs have like an iMessage group chat, or like how do y'all stay connected?
Welcome to my store.
Kevin, you dirty dog.
Welcome to my...
I spent the rest of the night racing. I'm not so much worried about this being legal as I am this being witchcraft. I got last place like every time. This was not an efficient way to make money. We now have $16,945. Yay! Wish it was this easy to make money in real life. That'd be amazing. After days of racing, it was finally time to go to bed in real life. I drove home like a good boy and got back to the garage. I'm taking off the Infinity Gauntlet. It's time for bed. As I'm going to bed, I can't help but be stoked at the fact that we made $16,000 in 18 Grand Theft Auto days, which means we're 1.4% of the way to the condo. So... Good morning, law-abiding citizens. Wake up. There's rules to follow. Day 30 of 100. I actually am very happy with our situation right now. I love this garage, I love this car, love my haircut. But today I feel the need to get a better car and apartment and other material goods. So let's go make some money. I drove to the casino in midst of explosions. I spun the lucky.
Bro, I
Eve to
hate
me
this
is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe
just
where
go
you can do what
Wheel, and I actually got lucky. I won $25,000. What? That is so much money, but I am humbled. Yeah, for sure. I have $43,000. So. On day 31, I just looked at fast cars and expensive condos online and ultimately decided, gotta go make some money. For the next several days, if not weeks, I just started racing and making money. Days passed by, I just kept crashing into people, and they have to pay you, apparently. Even if you suck at the game and never win a race, they will pay you money for it. And I started making a lot. And that condo is becoming more and more realistic, legally-ish. And I'm gonna tell you about our sponsor while I do this final race. I'm probably not gonna win. The Infinity Gauntlet really isn't helping anyone here, okay? LinkPop is the best link in bio tool that you can use to send your followers to a collection of your best links. Isn't that right, Kevin? Good and legal. I think that's what I'm realizing. But I'm gonna blissfully ignore that thought by buying a new cherry red Audi. Yay! Hey, I just bought this with my own money. Thank you. I can't believe you just said that. That's amazing. Expensive cars don't fix your driving, apparently. Next, I needed some clothes to match the car. I actually own a very expensive car, so I'll just be shopping. Thanks. They're always like, oh, money can't buy happiness. Oh yeah? Look at those cheetah print pants, and then look at that smile. Well, he's not smiling, but yeah. And I haven't even broken the law.
You look like a 90s boy band came to life.
Kevin, you could not rock these pants, let's be honest.
Welcome to my store.
Your boy's got the car, he's got the clothes, but I still need that condo. So I set out for one last money mission for the night, something I thought I would never do. And that's why day 45 is the day that I started doing crack. I started to crack. Sorry. For the past 45 days, I've been making money, potentially legally, with organized races. But this mission here, there's nothing legal about it. My assignment was to steal a fire truck, take it to the airport, and extinguish a bunch of supercars that are on fire. Yeah, I made a lot of money from it, but one thing is for certain. I'm no longer the same guy that started this challenge. No, but seriously, we have over $100,000 again. Did we obtain it legally? I don't even know anymore. Morally, absolutely not. Not sure I'll be able to sleep at night, but have you seen that condo? I don't even recognize myself anymore. Well, that's sad. We're almost halfway done, and we are already 9.4% of the way to the condo. Legally-ish. Bedtime! I love making VR coffee. I swear, it just tastes so... Good morning. Last night got a little out of hand, I'm not gonna lie. Might have, done some questionable things. First things first, we've gotta hit the casino for the daily lucky spin. Vehicle. No. It was just more RP. I don't even know what that stands for. Day 63, I just drove around thinking of what I can do to make money. Nothing felt fast enough. I love that condo. And love will make you do some crazy things. I need to make money quickly. Day 65 is when I said, screw it, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make as much money as possible. I found some game modes that would make you a lot of money. The only problem is you literally just have to shoot people. That's it. That's the game. I convinced myself that it was okay because of how badly I wanted that condo. And I'm assuming that the other players also just want the condo too, so who cares? It's a dog-eat-dog world. If I don't destroy the player, then they're gonna destroy me and they're gonna get all the money and they're gonna get the condo, but I want the condo, and I don't care what it takes, because this sentence on my virtual phone hurts basically as much as a bullet wound. And let's be honest, there's only one antidote. On day 40, right before I started doing crack apparently, I met this guy named Lester. And if you haven't played Grand Theft Auto, Lester is the guy in charge of heists.
I have more money than I could ever spend.
And that's what I want. The goal has shifted from buying the most expensive condo legally to just buying it. Who cares how I get it? I'm running out of time and heists are the fastest way to make a lot of money. So I'm gonna do it. And as I prepare you for this heist with this overly cinematic montage with dramatic music in the background, I just want you to know that at this point I've just stopped talking to the camera altogether. Like, I'm so ashamed of myself. But I also can't stop being a horrible person for a virtual condo, apparently. But at this point, I feel like I'm too far gone. I have broken the law. That goal is no longer existent. So let's do a heist. When I started the heist, I opened the door to none other than Cobra Bubbles. Yes, that Cobra Bubbles, who is now literally our partner in crime. Lester then told us the plan of how we're gonna rob the bank, make a bunch of money. I'm just standing there like this, thinking about our goal of buying the most expensive condo. It doesn't matter how we get it. Next thing I know, I'm walking out of the door with Cobra Bubbles and a duffel bag. This is the first heist you can do in Grand Theft Auto, and our first task is to steal this armored car so that we can rob a bank with it. So we're gonna steal it now. Oh no, I'm so bad. I have a feeling this isn't Cobra Bubbles' first rodeo. I hopped in the car with him. I really wish I could say that, yeah, this heist is all me, but frankly, I just got in the car. You know how this goes, you've seen the movies. I run in with a zombie mask. I bust open a vault with a drill, put an undisclosed amount of money into a bag, sprint out of the bank as fast as possible, and then let your criminal friend do all of the work, in which you will probably get picked up by a helicopter with a giant magnet attached to the end of it. Let's see how much we made.
Oh my goodness.
And just like that, I'm back into society. The only thing is I've become my own worst nightmare. Like, what would Kevin say to me right now if he saw me in this moment? Regardless, we have finally achieved our goal. This is ours. Wow. Big house.
I honestly can't wait till GTA 6 comes out. It's gonna be so good.
Day 90, we don't have much longer to go. At this point, I feel like I got everything I wanted, so just rode a roller coaster by myself, exploded some things, you know. Games like Grand Theft Auto always make me realize something, and it's that you don't need to be the #1 player in the game to have fun. In fact, maybe getting everything you think you want is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. Especially if it comes at the cost of the people you really love. Because the game gets a lot less fun when you have no one left to play it with. Sorry, it's not that deep. I spent the final day of this challenge doing what I loved most, which was following traffic laws in a game called Grand Theft Auto. I also switched back to default skin version of me. It just feels right. This haircut is so much better, in a weird way. But let's be real, there's only one place I really need to be for the end of this challenge. Yay! Well, this story ends right where it started. Hot Cheeto fingers and regret. A deadly combo. But honestly, I'm just glad that that is over. Because after all, it's just a game.
Okay, and I know what the next video we're gonna be reacting to, whatever. Oh, you can, first off, I'm gonna switch browsers like everybody does. Because I don't wanna like have ads here. is paying more. Bro, what do you mean I'm offline? Hold on, make some all the way. I just changed that to America. Okay, that's why. Okay, now it's back on my bro. It's being dumb.
If you're on a computer right now, you can type the letters awesome on your keyboard, and the timeline bar of this video will turn to a
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah.
flashing rainbow color. Welcome to my top 40 secrets that you didn't know. From the bizarre way it started, to the unexpected things people search for, to the cool tricks that you didn't know you can do on it. So, the site is actually called YouTube because it allows you to upload your own videos, and Tube because back when everyone was using those old CRT televisions based on cathode ray tube technology, Tube is what people used to call their TV. And it was actually meant to be a dating website. It's crazy to think about now, but the entire concept of YouTube back in 2005 was for people to upload videos of themselves talking about the partner of their dreams with the hope to find them. But no one did, which led the founders, who were basically a set of 3 ex-PayPal employees, to even start offering random women $20 to upload and get the ball rolling. And still, none of them said yes, which is when they made the best decision of their entire lives. To open YouTube up to all kinds of videos, not just dating requests, and then to start things off with the very first one. Which was, no joke, just 19 seconds of one of these founders standing around at the zoo. Can you imagine telling this guy back then that this video would ever get to tens of millions of comments and hundreds of millions of views? Okay, time for a lightning round. The next 8 facts are all of the biggest things that have happened on YouTube since it started. The first video to ever hit 1 million views was a Nike ad featuring Ronaldinho, which even today is pretty mind-blowing. The first to 100 million was Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend song, though people suspect she used paid adverts to pump up those numbers. And the first to hit 1 billion was Psy's Gangnam Style, which became such a movement that it had people across the entire world dancing away like budget cowboys. In fact, Gangnam Style's views were so explosive that they actually broke YouTube's view counter. And so since then, YouTube's decided to massively raise the cap of how many views a video is allowed to get to now over 9 quintillion, which should keep us going for a while. Unless you all like this video and it somehow becomes a global phenomenon. But that leads us to today, where the most viewed video ever is now at almost 12 billion views. And it is the Baby Shark Dance. That's not the most liked video though. It's definitely not the most liked. The most liked is in fact the song Despacito with 50 million likes. And the most disliked used to be Justin Bieber's song Baby, but that's now been replaced by YouTube's very own Rewind 2018. So, thanks for this gem, YouTube. And finally, the most searched YouTube term worldwide is BTS, the Korean pop group. Now, okay, I had this really cool transition planned, but it's not working. Oh my God, no. The things come out. The diamond. I can't believe that. We'll just leave it there for now then, I guess. Now, one of the most useful things that you didn't know about the platform is that there are 2 hidden menus when you're watching on a computer. When you right-click once on a video, you can loop it or instantly copy the URL. And then if you right-click twice in a row, you unlock the option to use picture-in-picture mode. That lets you drag this mini window around on your desktop while you work on something else. And then if you're on mobile, there's some really cool gestures you can do. Like if you want to full screen a non-full screen video, you actually just swipe up. And then to minimize when full screen, you swipe down. I didn't know half of this stuff till I started working on this video, so if you are finding it interesting, then a sub to the channel would be, you Among Us.
I need to slide down.
Over the years, YouTube has gone through a number of different rating systems. They originally started with stars, where you could give any YouTube video you watched a rating from 1 to 5, and the overall result would be displayed in search results before you clicked on it. This was then dropped for a like and dislike bar, which has now been dropped to just a like counter. And essentially, I think that because the algorithm has got more and more intelligent and better at using user behavior to figure out which videos are good and which aren't, it doesn't now need that level of manual user input that it used to. And the rating system isn't the only thing that YouTube scrapped over the years. Another key way that viewers used to be able to interact with videos was by uploading video responses, which were basically like comments but filmed on your busted webcam. They were dropped because, well, plenty of people made video responses, but on average, they only got a click-through rate of 0.0004%, which is just abysmal. No one wanted to watch them. But one thing that I really do miss is annotations. It used to be a case that if you ever made a mistake in a video, you could just go into your YouTube editor and add a little text box to your video at a specific timecode to correct it, which is just way better than what you have to do now. That is basically delete the video, make the change, and then re-upload it again. YouTube apparently dropped the feature because it didn't work on mobile, but then presumably the solution would just be to make it work on mobile. YouTube has a secret page at youtube.com/new, where they let YouTube Premium subscribers try out new experimental features they're working on, and also pay people for completing feedback surveys. And speaking of secrets, we're now in the top 20, and so it's time to talk about some of YouTube's biggest mysteries. Like this video by the channel Numberphile titled "Why Do YouTube Views Freeze at 301?" It was about an old glitch on YouTube where a video's view count would basically stop updating for a few hours after it hit 301. And this video has exactly 301 views, with 3.3 million likes. Yeah, YouTube is basically trolling everyone. If you type in Seinfeld without people, you will find a video that shows what the TV show would have looked like with no people on a video that has no description.
Does that actually work? It's actually a thing. It's actually a thing.
And even more bizarrely, no title. As for how you can make a video with no title, YouTube technically doesn't allow it, but you can loophole it by using a character called a zero-width non-joiner. It's a thing that goes between two letters to join them together, except that when it's on its own, it is invisible. Or even stranger yet with these YouTube mysteries, is WebDriver Torso. This channel popped up in 2013, and all it does is upload these weird abstract clips of red and blue rectangles with strange tones and gibberish titles. There are plenty of odd channels on YouTube, but this one is so baffling and almost creepy that it started a full-blown conspiracy theory within the YouTube community. People wanted answers. What's the purpose? Why do they have 624,000 videos of this stuff? And who was behind it all? Well, of course, it was Google. It turned out to be an internal channel that the company used to test out external features before they rolled them out to others. But this being Google, they also made sure they trolled as many people as possible on the way. And to commemorate all the conspiracies that this thing generated, Google has now made it so that if you search for WebDriver Torso on Google, the logo will change to these red and blue rectangles. Number 50
I'm sorry, guys.
is 12 hours. But before you
Actually, just skip ahead.
use to test out external features.
Bro, it's a thing.
Features before they roll them out to others. But this being Google, they also made sure they trolled as many people as possible on the way. And to commemorate all the conspiracies that this thing generated, Google has now made it so that if you search for WebDriver Torso on Google, the logo will change to these red and blue rectangles. Number 15 now, and I want to touch on rewards. So for starters, you might know that YouTubers can earn themselves a silver play button when they hit 100,000 subs, a gold one when they hit 1 million subs, and a diamond one when they hit 10 million subs. But YouTubers now also started giving some channels a custom play button when they hit 50 million subscribers, and then an ultra-limited red red and black diamond when they hit 100. The play buttons aren't made of what you think they are, though. The silver play button is made of nickel, carbon, and zinc, which, you know, that makes sense. Lots of channels hit 100,000 subscribers. They would struggle to give everyone something made of actual silver. But then, to be fair, for the gold play buttons, you do get a hollow brass construction and then a real layer of 24-karat gold in them. And then the diamond play buttons are a not hollow, very thick metal slab coated in real silver. And no, this is not a real diamond. Now, what you also might not know about these play buttons, though, is that when your channel hits these milestones, you can choose to buy extras for your team. And they are not cheap. While the diamond play button probably costs about $100 to manufacture based on their raw materials, I paid $3,700 each. And now, just before the top 10, these are a couple of my absolute favorite unknown YouTube features. So you've probably realized that on a computer, you can use the arrow keys to navigate forward and backward 5 seconds at a time. But the secret is that you can also use the angle bracket keys to go forward or backward 1 frame at a time. Useful for catching all those fun little Easter eggs we drop in our videos. If you're ever sharing a YouTube link with someone, but you're only trying to show them a specific part of the video, then just add and t equals to the end of the URL, followed by whatever timestamp you want the clip to start at. And that custom URL will take them straight to that point. Right, it's top 10 time. These are the most surprising things about YouTube. So first of all, YouTube is banned in China, Iran, North Korea, and Turkmenistan to limit the Western cultural influence on those people. The current length limit for a YouTube video is 12 hours. But before YouTube added that limit, there's a channel called Moldy Toaster who managed to make the longest ever video at 596.5 hours. YouTube decided that they had to set a cap because no one was actually going to watch hundreds of hours in one go, and they were the ones who were going to have to pay for the servers to store those videos online. But that cap does not apply to live streams. While YouTube will only save 12 hours once the live stream ends, it won't interrupt your live stream if you're past that figure. And aside from news stations, there is one channel who is well and truly run with this. You might have come across this video, Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio Beats to Relax /study to. Okay. How long do you think that this live stream has been continuously going for with no interruption? 10 days? 30 days? 2 years. But it's actually kind of tragic because in July 2022, the stream was suddenly stopped when YouTube incorrectly said that there was a copyright claim. So because only 12 hours can actually be saved on YouTube, this channel, Lo-Fi Girl, they lost, no joke, years of their content and have now had to start the live stream again from scratch. YouTube got sued when they first started by a company called Universal Tube and Rollform Equipment because they felt like it was infringing on their website, YouTube.com. Thankfully, our YouTube won, but if it hadn't, we might well be watching videos right now on, I don't know, WeTube? Actually, probably not WeTube. So you might have heard about this thing on the internet. Not our channel, just general internet thing called Rickrolling. The idea of tricking someone into clicking a link that actually takes them to Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up YouTube video. But something that I've just learned is how this 15-year-old internet tradition actually started. So, in 2007, the entire world witnessed the first ever trailer for Grand Theft Auto 4. It got so many views that the entire website crashed, and so people had to resort to using other people's links to watch re-uploaded copies of it. And this was when one user decided to take the opportunity to instead send people to this masterpiece. The clickers found it equal parts annoying and also hilarious. That is the beginning of the Rickroll. The most viewed playlist on the entire platform is not something like top 40 music tracks or relaxing videos to calm yourself down like you might expect. It is actually clean vines for the children of Jesus with 3.6 billion playlist views. What? Now, you might already know that YouTube was originally created as its own independent company, and then in 2006 was acquired by Google, who still owns it today. What you probably didn't know, though, is that when Google bought it, YouTube only had 65 total employees and was valued at $1.65 billion, which is pretty hard to imagine when you realize that now they have 3,000 people and a valuation closing in on 200 billion. Not a bad investment. And then just to give you some context on how enormous YouTube has become now, every single minute that passes, people are uploading 500 hours of content, which means that let's say YouTube wanted to manually check each video before it went live, they would need 30,000 employees working every hour of every day just to keep on top of the current rate. And the even more staggering stat that this translates to is that if you wanted to sit down on the sofa one day and watch every single YouTube video that's been uploaded so far, you would be on that couch for 200,000 years. So thank you for spending 12 minutes of your time on this one.
Crazy. Honestly, that's That's pretty crazy. Actually, yeah, let's watch some Mr. Beast videos.
I somehow have unrestricted access to all the Great Pyramids of Egypt!
What? Oh, why is it taking so long to load?
I'm about to show you what a $500,000 experience looks like. I promise this is going to blow your mind. In this video, you will find out why it cost $250,000 to simulate going to space. Why it costs $50,000 to explore the depths of our oceans. Whoa! It's coming right at us. And every other experience we tried along the way. I am standing on top of the tallest building in the world! Oh my God! All the way down to the cheapest experience I could find. Riding a camel. How long can I ride this camel for $1?
$1, 2 minutes.
Deal.
Yeah.
That's a great $1 experience.
Yeah. Hold on tight.
Wait, hold on tight, why? Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. I wanted to ride camels in Egypt, but they're way more than $1, so I'm gonna throw the pyramids up in post. Yo! Yeah, it's beautiful.
Dude, this is a workout to stay on this thing.
I mean, I'm so high up in the sky. Now you know what it's like to be me and Chandler. Okay. Well, $1 only got us 2 minutes, and that time is up. Let's go have dinner in the sky. For $10,000, you can go 3,000 feet in the sky with a chef who uses this hot air balloon as her kitchen. You can see the shadow from the balloon over there in the field. Dude.
This is a little higher than I expected, I'm not gonna lie.
But this isn't your everyday dinner at 3,000 feet in the air. This Michelin star chef uses the flame from the hot air balloon itself to literally cook the food for the meals she's preparing.
Mr. Beast.
Oh, yo! That's our next course of food, bro. Now we're about to have fish that they cooked with the fire from the hot air balloon. Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
Jimmy, this is amazing.
Look how beautiful it is down there. Such an amazing view while we eat.
This fish never dreamed of being this high up.
If you got an extra 10 grand and want to impress a girl, I would recommend this. Every single one of these 10 gourmet courses was phenomenal, but I still had one question I needed to ask. As a Michelin star chef, what do you think of this Feastables bar?
Very good and balanced. And what I like is the crunch in the chocolate.
Feastables is now Michelin star approved. The 10K experience was very beautiful.
Amazing.
Up next is the 50K experience. And Chandler and Carl have no idea what I have in store for them. What do you think of the yacht?
I think it's beautiful. It's pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think it cost 50 grand for the day? No.
Okay.
So look over there. We're gonna go on a submarine expedition.
Oh my God.
You guys ready to explore the floor of the ocean?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Oh my.
What? We're not doing that.
Let's head over.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go explore the floor of the ocean.
Okay.
All right.
This is awesome. Wow, I can already see fish. Look, we haven't even gone down yet.
Look at some barracuda.
You guys want to scrape the floor of the ocean? We can. We can do anything. We have this entire submarine to ourselves and can explore whatever we want.
Let's do everything.
Except crash it. We are not allowed to do that.
Okay.
And to make sure we got the very best angles down here, we paid scuba divers to follow the submarine. Isn't this cool? Let's communicate with them. Shark behind. Everyone freak out, okay? Start freaking out. Got him! And while we're underwater, Tariq and Nolan are also on a $50,000 safari in Africa. And we're gonna see if we see more cool creatures down here than they do over there.
Spoiler, we will.
This is gorgeous.
All right, let's go find the king of the jungle.
We cannot leave Africa until we see a lion. Do you understand?
I do understand. Why did you point at me like that?
Look. Oh, we're on! Yo, it's Pumbaa!
You scared him.
Oh,
You scared him.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't yell. I'm not supposed to yell.
Zebras. I feel like zebras would taste good. Like if I was a lion, I'd always go for a zebra. They just look thick.
What?
Bro, this is so worth $50,000.
Yeah, this is so worth Jimmy's $50,000.
Wait, Carl, what if instead of being a ship, that's a submarine?
We're taking this thing back up immediately.
Wow!
What?
Look how close we are to those rocks.
Oh.
Whoa. Is it okay how close we are?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. But we weren't the only ones getting up close and personal.
Zebras, where you going? Hey, buddy, wait! Don't go! Come back!
Tariq, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Well, there's two right behind you.
Oh, they are unnervingly close.
They're very close.
Oh, it's awfully close. It is coming towards us.
He just got charged by an elf. It's the coolest thing ever. Look at him.
That thing is a unit. That's my dad. This is way cooler than a submarine. I'd rather see this than a fish. Also, my heart's beating out of my chest right now.
And that was the 50K experience. What we have coming up next is even better. This thing pales in comparison to the $250,000 zero gravity experience. This company will fly you up and then nosedive, creating a zero gravity environment inside the plane. The $250,000 experience starts now. Oh, my water! Oh my God! What is going on upside down? Oh my God! Oh, I can't stop floating! Go long! Oh, that was awesome! Oh my gosh, this is sick! On this next drop, we're gonna race to the other side. Turn on zero gravity. We made it! Oh, we won! We made it! We won! Yes! Turns out racing without gravity doesn't work so well. But luckily, Carl had a better idea. I'm gonna test out a leaf blower. All right, wait for it. Oh! He's spinning! Oh! He's actually spinning! Stop! Oh my God! And before we turn the gravity off again, we're gonna try to make some of our Mr. Beast Lab swarms in zero gravity. Ready? Yeah! Whoa! No way, let's try to make some. I created the coolest toys ever. All you have to do is pour water into the tube, shake it, and you'll find out which swarms you got. I'm gonna squirt some water. Give me some. Ow! Oh, we're getting swarmed by these toys right now. This isn't as easy as I thought, but anyways, there's over 119 swarms to collect. You can find swarms in packs of 12, packs of 5, and packs of 2. Available at Walmart, Target, and Amazon in the United States, and everywhere around the world at your top toy retailers. It's my favorite toy. I'm weightless. These are the most exciting toys this holiday season, and they're flying off the shelves. Carl, catch! Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Hold on, Nolan, catch.
Come here.
Oh, God. Yeah!
Body slam!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I have no idea how the $500,000 experience is gonna top this, but let's go find out. And after going all around the entire world to film this video, we're at the $500,000 experience!
This is the crazy.
What even is that? Like a little picture frame, whatever. Actually, what is that?
Biggest view of ever.
Unlike any spectacle seen before in the history of mankind, my friends and I are about to see what $500,000 can allow you to experience in the most luxurious metropolis in the entire world, the city of Dubai. A place carved from the desert, but created for pleasure. And at the end of this video, I'm going to become one of the few individuals in history to stand on top of the tallest building in the world. We went all out. It is going to blow your mind. Let's go have some fun.
How are we here?
So after we found our way off this 500-foot picture frame, we made our way over to this castle of a hotel. Woo!
Wow.
This is insane.
Water in our backyard.
The first 2 floors of this hotel room are magnificent, but the coolest one by far is the 3rd level that's completely underwater. Whoa. Welcome to Atlantis. We love you all, except for you, Carl.
Sorry, man.
He went into a thing with sharks just to make fun of me.
For the record, there's over 80 sharks in this tank. And later in this experience, we're actually going to be swimming with them. And for the cherry on top, to wrap all this up,
Come on.
we're gonna go skydiving.
Pretty scary.
No way.
Yes!
Dude, falling from thousands and thousands of feet in the air.
Don't worry about that. Let's go race F1 cars.
Yeah.
And what better place to do so than at the Dubai Autodrome, home to some of the fastest cars in the entire city. Just grab whatever car you want. Let's go race. All right, let's go. And I called up some of the biggest local creators to have a field day with these supercars. Let's have some fun.
They're going so fast.
And this is just the first of many experiences we're gonna be doing here. We are just getting started.
I'm ready to race.
Oh, we're about to lap someone. We're catching up to them.
Oh, no, Jimmy. No. No.
Come on, Grandma.
I don't think my mom will be happy watching me race.
I don't think she could drive slower if she wanted to.
That's illegal, okay? That's that's really illegal.
While my friends and I were pretending to be race car drivers, Carl was getting ready to drive an actual Formula level race car.
I look so cool now. Let's do this thing.
Off to a rocky start. Yo! Oh my God, I'm driving a Formula car! This is the best day of my life!
For the price of this experience, we actually got to keep this brand new Lamborghini. I want to enjoy it a little bit. Oh, in case you're curious, this bad boy is fast. Let's go to an NBA game all the way in Abu Dhabi. But to be honest, guys, I'm not the kind of guy who likes to drive around sports cars. And plus, we cannot find a parking spot. So I'm just going to find someone to get this thing to. Do any of you watch the Mr. Beast channel? Yep. That says subscribe. Can I just give you this Lamborghini?
I prefer someone else to have it.
What? What the heck just happened? Hey, sir, security, can you come over here? Oh, he's subscribed. Can I just give you this Lambo?
Yeah, please.
All right, get in. This is officially your Lamborghini.
I'm actually shaking right now.
This is why you got to make sure you're subscribed. I'd hate for you to lose a Lamborghini. Hey, boys, what are you doing? We got courtside tickets. Enjoy.
I'm so happy.
With the Lamborghini now off my hands, I got to sit courtside at a pro basketball game. But instead, it just ended up turning into a photo shoot. Then afterwards, I said hi to Steve Harvey. And after that, Russell Westbrook. And with $200,000 worth of experiences left to do, up next, we got to take over a massive water park. Somehow, in the middle of the desert, hang out with penguins. I heard you're the alpha. That is an alpha thing to do. And since that wasn't enough, I am now in a giant pool with 80 sharks and stingrays. Hello there, sir. Hey, come back here. I was trying to talk to you.
He's like Buzz Lightyear.
Yo! Whoa! Oh, excuse me, sir. Yo, it got so cool. I am Aquaman, the king of the sharks. My first decree is the sharks bite him and not me. Agreed? Oh, attack him!
That is a dinosaur!
I am your leader. Attack him.
That should not exist.
I think they just unplugged my oxygen. Well, before this guy turns me into fish food, let's go get our own dinner at a restaurant straight out of the future. Hello, everybody.
Jamie, you're sitting there?
What is this, Jimmy? I don't know. I don't think I've ever sat at a restaurant this far away from my friends.
Gentlemen, prepare yourself for a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Oh!
Whoa. We will start with our first appetizer. Take it in one bite.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What if I don't like it? Is it good?
This is amazing.
That whole plate was just that one bite? Yeah. Okay. Whoa, what is going on? Whoa, shoot.
Whoa. It's like a Call of Duty mission.
Am I getting hacked?
I thought this was a restaurant, not a movie theater. I don't know what's going on. This 9-course meal is surrounded by full 360 interactive visuals that change based on the dish.
Yo!
Whoa. Wait, does it? Oh, it responds to your touch. Boys, we're now defending Earth.
I'm impressively bad at this.
But even though the room was impressive,
Dude, they're getting tripped up on my water right now. Look at that.
it was the one-of-a-kind food and drinks that made this experience truly unique.
You can touch the glass, it will react with you.
We got to try 9 mouth-watering courses, from freshly caught seafood, whoa,
Oh my God.
to golden Wagyu burger. You approve?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we found one Chandler likes. They even had one final course specialized just for us.
Who is that?
Dude, it's Chandler.
That is not. Bro, that is not me.
But anyways, let's keep the experience going. All we have left before I literally fall out of the sky and climb the tallest building on Earth is to test my fear of heights at a pool suspended in the sky. Look at this view. Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
Whatever you're seeing right now does not do this justice.
No way.
Standing over 600 feet in the sky, this 360-degree infinity pool gives you a breathtaking view of every square inch of the city. Let's hop on in, boys.
Yeah, I'm getting in.
That island behind me is man-made. Everything about this is mind-blowing. Now we're gonna stick this bad boy over the ledge.
Jesus, man.
Check out the view.
Is that not amazing?
We're on top of Dubai.
All right, guys, it's time we fall from the sky.
Dude, you're just falling to the earth.
No, you're falling to this man-made island.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
Buckle up, because what you're about to witness, I never thought I'd do in my entire life. Literal maniacs, who does this willingly? But what would a video about experiences be without attempting to face one of my biggest fears, falling out of the sky? If I don't make this, still upload the video.
This is getting real. No, I have a family.
Prepare for takeoff.
It's getting real. We're going up.
I know. Oh, gosh. I can't believe we're actually doing this. What are the odds I die?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Approaching 10,000 feet.
We are so high.
I'm not ready.
Jimmy!
I'm not ready. Carl, come on, you're going first.
Jimmy! I hate you! I hate my life!
Yo, what? Did it just like honest go down or something? I don't know.
Oh my god! Yeah! We're spinning!
Oh god. I'm scared.
Bye, Jimmy!
I don't want to do this. Oh my god! This is terrifying!
I'm not going!
Ah!
How was it?
I'm scared.
You scared?
Yeah, we're still pretty high up. This is probably my biggest fear ever. Oh gosh, oh gosh. But I did this for you guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm alive. Where's Chandler? Did Chandler not jump?
Where's Chandler?
Chandler?
Yo, bro, why is it so like? Let's turn on this.
Chandler either didn't jump or splatted on the ground.
Oh god, I hope he didn't jump. Sorry, Jimmy, I'm not doing it.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't ask Chandler to join me on the biggest experience of this whole video, because behind me is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on Earth. And to wrap up this experience, I'm gonna go stand all the way on top of it. The first step of reaching the peak of this 2,700-foot building is taking a series of elevators over 160 stories into the sky. But as for the remaining 900 feet, I had no choice but to climb to the top myself. This thing is tall. Whew. That's a lot of ladders. Whew. I underestimated how hard it is to get up to the top. But even after a full hour of climbing, there was still a lot of skyscraper left to go. I thought I finally made it to the top, but there's still a lot left. This thing never ends. Step by step, I started to question whether I really wanted to keep going. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Surely we're almost there. Take that as a no. But despite all this endurance, I reminded myself that this was my moment to be one of the few individuals ever to experience standing on top of the tallest building on Earth. I knew there was no turning back. All right, home stretch. Woo! All right. I made it! I am standing on top of the tallest building in the world! This is insane! Holy crap, I'm high up. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down. That's scary. I might puke. I'll admit, Feastables taste better on the ground. Because on the ground, I'm not on the verge of passing out. I'm so afraid of heights. I find time and time again that when I face my fears, I usually end up enjoying it and learning a lot about myself. I'm very grateful for this experience. And I would encourage you guys to go outside your comfort zone. Do something you wouldn't normally do. I think you'll end up enjoying it and learn a lot about yourself. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the effort we put in this.
Really good video. Next video. Oh, there's nothing to watch. I'll do this video. This is the final video of today's stream. Yeah.
This is my current gaming setup. It's my bedroom and it's extremely cramped, leaving me with no room. And this is a completely empty room that is now mine. My sister just moved out like 5 minutes ago. And I'm not wasting any time, so let's build my dream setup room. So first off, the carpet is like extremely uncomfortable and honestly feels like sandpaper. So the first move is new carpet. Now that I have extremely comfortable carpet, it's time to make the first move. So now I need to move in the most important part, the desk. This thing is so heavy, bro, for no reason. I think I'm gonna center it. I'm so used to having my desk like pushed to the far right, but I have room now, so I'm gonna center it, and then I think that leaves us more room for some creativity. Now, in all honesty, this is my least favorite part, screwing the tabletop into the drawers. So y'all wish me luck. The only reason this is so difficult is because you're putting these screws obviously into the drawer and then into the tabletop, but it's blind. Like you can't see where it's going, so I normally get a little mad on this part. I surprisingly just did that like first try. The first time I tried to put the Alex drawer on the tabletop, it literally took like an hour for one drawer. I'm stoked. It's a great day already. I got this leg for the middle off eBay because for the ones of you that don't know, the nearest IKEA to me is like 2 hours away, so I was lucky to even be able to get this thing. This thing is very crucial because without it, my desk would probably snap in half. I'm putting these Philips Hue strip lights behind the desk because what's a setup without LEDs in the first place? And Philips Hue just have some great lights. I mean, the craziest thing about these is I've been using them for 7 years and they still work great. The only issue is it doesn't have any more stickiness on the back, so I'm literally just gonna have to tape it to the desk. A little ghetto, but it gets the job done. But now that we have the desk in place and the LEDs, I need to figure out the best layout that no one has ever done before. I'm using 3D panels again in this setup, but this time just not so overkill. I plan on lining them up with the desk, so stop.
Well, it keeps like
stopping here. And when it comes to height, I'm gonna stop where my monitor tops out at. Since I don't wanna overspend or overbuy on the command strips, I'm going to measure approximately how many panels I'm using. Since I'm gonna stop at the very top of the monitor, I'm just gonna make my mark and do some math. So 25 panels, which means we'll need about 30 command strips. So let's go spend some money at Walmart. All right, boys, bag secured. Spent a solid $25 on 28 of these. So after that quick Walmart trip and $25 later, it's time to start putting up the panels. So the 3D panels are done, just finished them, and it was actually way quicker than I thought it was gonna be. There's a couple spots that have a little bit of a gap in it, but it's okay. I think it'll look better once we get something that I ordered a little bit ago that I should not have spent $136 on, but it'll completely change the setup and make it look phenomenal. Now that the panels are done, it's time to move on to the next step. Something I've noticed about this room is that the ceilings are extremely tall, meaning that I have a lot of wall to fill. So I got this ginormous lag shelf from IKEA. Yes, this shelf is just really tall. I promise I'm not that short. And my plan is I'm going to put this shelf directly above the clock. Well, a little higher than the clock, but you get the point. Once again, I'm very happy I waited before actually putting all my computer things up because it would be a genuine pain to try and slide this over so I can get back here and try and mount a shelf. And since the good Lord above did not give me height, I have a stool. And of course, there's more trial and tribulation. As I explained before, I do not live near an IKEA. I had bought that shelf a long time ago because I had planned to do this, and it did not come with any anchors or screws, and I only have 2 anchors in my home. I'm gonna run over to my dad's, steal some anchors, and we will be back. All right, fellas, we got the anchors, and it's time to get the shelf up. Boys, after blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of frustration, and a lot of screwing and hammering, it is completely uneven. Okay, well, as you can see, I fixed it. I had to turn the camera off because this video was about to be not family friendly. Now that all needs to be done is the most important part, and that's actually putting the shelf onto the mount. After way too much trial and tribulation, it actually turned out really good. Now for the fun part, the actual setup. Time to get the PC on the desk. Time to lift this behemoth. This thing easily weighs like 150 pounds, bro. I'm not even kidding. Okay. Oh my gosh. Use code Chandler at metapcs.com. Alrighty, now that I about broke my back lifting this beautiful PC, it's time to put the monitor stand up. Now the goal here is to get the monitors to be completely centered. All right, so now that we have the monitor mount up, it's time to get the monitors put onto the mount. If y'all boys could not tell already, I'm going through the stacked monitor look. Monitor secured. Okay, and then here in a second, it's still extremely low, and it used to be like that in my previous setup, but I do not like that at all. I want it to be at least eye level, so I'm not like playing like this and breaking my neck. Rise. Yes. Dude, it's actually beautiful. Y'all just bear with me on the cables for now. Bear with me. I'm probably gonna need a stool. Ah, man, I wish I was taller. You know how embarrassing that is? Saying I need a stool to mount a monitor? Listen, okay, as a Hispanic man, you do what you have to do. That's probably the most convenient right there. I'm just not a huge fan of this gap in the middle, but maybe we could get it a little lower. We'll see what we can do. Alrighty, we cranked it a little lower, and I'd say it's actually perfect. And don't think I forgot about a third monitor, because I can't do it without 3 monitors. But here's the deal. I like to have them close. I'll never understand when people have a monitor all the way over here, away from their stuff. Like seriously, someone please explain in the comments. I don't understand. And I know y'all saw the other arm on this monitor mount, but what can't be seen is not known. Vertical is the only way to do it, man. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Now, all the monitors are plugged in. You're gonna wonder, how? I can't even see the cords. Well, I'm a genius, and I hid them behind the panels. That couldn't have been any more perfectly timed. Okay, well, after that incident, the problem is now fixed. So anyways, I was getting to a point of you can't see the HDMI cords, and I'm very proud of that. All right, y'all boys, that's the end of day 1. I don't know if y'all could tell, my energy is extremely low. It's been a long day. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of all the things we were able to get done today. I just think that tomorrow will be a much better day because we're actually gonna tackle the part of the actual gaming setup. So I'll see y'all boys tomorrow, but for you, it's gonna be in like 1 second. Alrighty, it's day 2 of building my dream gaming room, and let's get right to it. So I've been using this Gutsy Aiden mouse pad for a while, and not gonna lie, it's a little dirty. So I'll probably clean it later on, but for now, it's gotta get tossed in the setup. My goal is this to be the only wire you can see in this entire setup. So now that we have the peripherals set up, I want to do the next step as my streaming area right here. For what will be holding my camera, I'm using this mount that I found off Amazon. And for those curious, the camera I use when streaming is the Canon M200. It's honestly a great starter camera if you're just getting into streaming and you want that higher quality besides just a casual Logitech webcam. And as you can tell, no wires are visible, and that's my absolute favorite part. And now the next move onto the desk is my Elgato Stream Deck. Dude, I'm gonna cable manage this thing to perfection. Because in all honesty, I never actually do. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. Somewhat trying to cable manage for now. All right, boys, I plugged in all the monitors, and I know it looks absolutely horrendous. But as I said previously in the video, this is temporary. I'm gonna work on the cable management like very last. I just want to get everything else knocked out because I don't have a setup right now. So the setup's looking great, and I'm matching the color scheme of white and black, but this stands out really bad. So I shot an email over to Andecy, and they hooked it up. They sent me this beautiful brown box. Well, not just the box, of course, there's a chair in it. So let's open it up. Boys, we got ourselves a white gaming chair. Oh, this is gonna match so well. Well, this place got messy very fast. I'm gonna throw this chair together real quick because I don't want to bore y'all just building a chair, so be right back. Okay, real quick, look at the quality of packaging these guys have, dude. W sponsor. Alrighty, the chair is all finished, and the last part is put the pillow on. To the people at Andecy, thank you so much for the chair. I genuinely love it. So with the chair now complete and the setup, we are just about finished, but we're missing one thing. Setting my useless PlayStation 5 to the side. I really don't use this thing. So at this point, it's just here to look pretty. Now at this point, the next step is to figure out what to do with the rest of it. I really want to have like a super engaging background since I stream a lot and obviously make videos. So I'm gonna do some brainstorming. Well, I brainstormed and I'm back from Walmart. I kind of forgot to record and explain what I was doing, but I found this 12 cube organizer that is gonna go right here for a cool stream background where I want to put things such as keyboards, Funko Pops, plants, you know, just filler space. So play my theme music. Golly. Dude, I actually built this extremely fast. I'm proud of myself. Golly, I really did not think it was gonna be this tall. Hey, that actually looks pretty good. These are just temporary designs and they will be changed in the future, but for now, I like it. Alrighty, it's the end of day 2. Pretty productive day. I got as much done as I can with everything I have. I'm still waiting on a bunch of packages from Amazon. So waiting on that, and yeah, looking forward to day 3. It is now a couple days later, and as you can tell, I have received almost all my packages. Not everything, but just about. So it's gonna be a busy day. The only things that I've actually changed is I put my old Xbox 360 360 down there and the original PlayStation right there. And I made my PC all white, so I think it looks much better. So the first thing we're doing are the Gobi glides. The setup is just extremely dim, and this will really bring it together. I don't know if I've stated already, but I want to line them up like this and then across and meet where the clock is. Alrighty, well, let's get right to it. Oh, dude, I'm actually so excited for how this is gonna look. Start from the top and stick them all. Oh, yeah. Wait, where do you plug it in? No. I think I messed up yet again. All right, y'all boys, I feel a whole lot better about myself. So I've started to realize that to actually plug it in, this needs to be inserted into one of these. I decided that I'm gonna just continue the way I'm going because no other way to go. And then once it ends here, I'll attach it here and then hide it behind the dial just how I did with the clock, behind the panels. Line it up, make sure it clicks in. And then we're gonna set this here to connect. And then we're gonna blend it down. I'm gonna get the panels put back on, and when we do the other side, we're gonna do it correctly this time. Alrighty, box number 2. And this time I have experience. I know what I'm doing. I need to be careful here. Use your peanut brain, Chandler. Let's figure this out together. Okay, so we're gonna line this up to be exact. There, nice. All right, boys, moment of truth. Let there be light. Please. Yes. Yes. Oh, dude, that looks so sick. Oh, that actually looks so sick. All right, let's plug in the other one. Let's plug in the other one. Does it work? Please. Yes. Let there be light. All right, well, the Gobi glides look great, and now what's next up is in this box. Well, 20 minutes later, after struggling to get this thing open, this is what the neon sign looks like. Alrighty, so the first step in this is making our marks so that we drill the correct holes, and so it's even. Alrighty, let's get this thing hung up. Nice. Dude, this actually looks really good. Alrighty, and now the last step is to get it plugged in. Let there be light. Oh my gosh. I think it looks great, and I'm genuinely happy with it. Lil Momo, thanks again. Now the next thing is what is in this package. Now this one I'm very excited about. So I've done this in the past video, but this time got them in black. Here's what we're rocking with. We got this one, and of course the first one I showed you. So I'm gonna frame these bad boys up real quick so I don't bore you all of that, and I'll be right back. So here's what the posters look like in the frames, and I know with the angle I'm at, it's kind of hard to not catch the glare, but you'll get the general idea. Alrighty, and once again, we're doing the thing I hate the most, and that's hanging things up. So wish me the best of luck, and let's get this first try. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important part. Play my theme music. I decided to put the middle one a little taller because I feel like it's easier to make it look like it's above all else than to get them perfectly lined up. I'm about to throw these rope lights to kind of like squiggle around, and I think it'll really pull it together, so let's get that done real quick. Alrighty, I'm finally finished mounting this thing, and I'll be honest, it was a pain in the butt, but the issue is I still have all of this left. Now the next part is figuring out what to do with it. I didn't end up filming, but this is what I did with the rest of the lights, as well as adding a curtain. So after a really productive day, I was genuinely exhausted and was wishing a shadow clone could do the rest. So I decided to take a break until day 4. Okay, it is now day 4 of building my dream setup room, and it has been a while. Because it's not actually day 4, it's like 3 weeks later for me. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone that's watching this. I did have a couple add-ons that I did not film because I'm an L YouTuber, like these cool corner shelves that have my favorite characters and all the generational consoles of the most recent ones. Oh, and I also got this really cool beanbag for the stream background. So pretty much every wall in this room has something on it except for this one. And it's actually the most important one because it's my stream background. So my idea is to put this vertically here, and then I have 7 nanoleaf triangles that are going to scale from here upwards above the closet. So yeah, let's get to work. Well, I have forgot the occurring theme of this video, and that is me running into problems. So the plan was to place this vertically, but I just bought the wrong one, and it's supposed to go like this. And as you can tell, that's not gonna fit. But like anything, we just figure it out. Wish me luck. Well, after an hour, I realized I messed up really bad. Well, I bought it to go, you know, wider on purpose because it was gonna go in a different spot, but I decided to place it here, and now I realize it's not gonna work because the attachments just can't go on this way. They have to go, well, sideways. So for now, we're just gonna have a sideways pegboard. So I spent some time putting all the adhesives onto the triangles and then of course peeling them off, which was very annoying, but it's finished. All honesty, I have no idea what this design is even supposed to be. I just wanted something on this wall. So let's get them plugged in. That's so cool. We're done. we did it. So now I can finally say this side of the room is finally finished. So now it's time to do the part I've been waiting for a very long time. And that is filling up this shelf. So I had gotten more really cool digital files off of Etsy and printed them out and got these frames from Walmart, I believe. So first up is Mr. Naruto. To the left side is Mr. Kakashi. And on the very right side is Itachi. That actually looks so sick. I'd actually almost forgot that I bought 2 of these to actually do this on purpose. And that is to dangle this right here and another one on the other side. Bro, this is so nice. It actually looks so good. This setup is just about finished, but it's missing a really crucial part, which is my least favorite, cable management. So I got this like cable management net off of Amazon, and I'm going to attach it to the desk so all these cables aren't just all over the floor. And I also did get these clips that I'm going to attach to the bottom of the desk towards like more the back end so that these wires aren't like up against the wall and they're as snug as possible. So, you know, just for a cleaner look. And by the looks of it, this little care package came with a lot of stuff, which is good. We got zip ties and then the deals that the net actually stays onto. And luckily, I don't even have to drill into the desk because they are adhesive. So that's really helpful. I really hope I got the right size. It might be too small. Once again, another problem. I really hope this thing holds because if one day it all just comes crashing down, well, I'm gonna be very disappointed. We're gonna get this mounted right here. And you're gonna get this side mounted like so. Dang, I really thought this was gonna look a whole lot better. As of right now, in all honesty, it's actually really ugly. I mean, hey, it's catching majority of this and at least it's not on the ground. That is the main concern. It's not on the ground anymore. And angles, perception, it's everything. I mean, from certain angles, it's gonna look like I have the best cable management in the world. It's not about what it looks like under the desk. That's what it looks like from afar. Angles are everything, fellas. Keep that in mind when you're going through our IG models page, brother. Stay locked in, stay focused. Turn your life to God. Don't be deceived. So we're gonna put the clip like here, then I'll at least hold this up. That's like the last thing in the way. This is now out of the way. Boys, I think we're done. What did I tell you? Does it not look great from here, bro? You can't see a single cable. Not a cable in sight, bro. But I think it looks great, dude. Y'all boys let me know in the comments how I did because I have never cable managed before, so I'm actually really proud of this. For instance, here's the before and this is the after, bro. And there were a couple things added to the setup that I did not exactly show, and I do apologize for that, but one of them was this low profile boom arm for Fine because I did a video for them and it actually looks so fire in the setup. And then I did put this webcam up here for a hand cam for my live streams on TikTok. So y'all boys go follow the TikTok Chandler_Gonzalez. I'm extremely active over there and I stream every single day. I'm genuinely really pleased with everything we accomplished with this setup room. I mean, it all just looks really good in my opinion, but let me know what you think. Should I change anything? Should I add anything? Genuinely, I would like to know and I'd love to use your input. And if you stuck around to the very end, I greatly appreciate you. I would also appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe because that helps me out a ton and it's completely free. But all y'all stay blessed and remember to put God first always. And until next time.
Okay, WVid, honestly. And yeah, guys, that's it. And I mean, if I should live stream more, but yep, I got you.